the point. 6 feet 1 inch.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Green.
You simply have to defend better than that. DeMar DeRozan has the vertical. He's super efficient in that area.
Green with a screen on Mitchell. And Ball gets it to go.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Mitchell, the pass to DeRozan. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
Pass to Green. Kick out to Brown. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Magic. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team. Here's DeRozan. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, Green with a block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
Ball outside. Launches a 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Stoudemire. Now Wiggins. Isaac covering. From deep, Mitchell sinks it from distance.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Isaac with it. Now Wiggins defending, and Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. From deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for LaMelo Ball. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Mitchell. DeRozan, a screen on Ball. The 3 from Mitchell. And he stays with it. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to drop. And Charlotte going the other way now. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Shot clock at 6. Charlotte again missing. For Orlando, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to DeRozan. It's tipped. Isaac against Wiggins. Isaac, the pass to Brown. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Again, Brown missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
On the wing, DeRozan. Ball against Mitchell. Back to DeRozan. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 6.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Charlotte. Dinwiddie comes in for Brown. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. In third, the Hornets.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Here's Dinwiddie. Green with a screen on DeRozan. Good chance here for Ball. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
This one for three. It's hauled in by Isaac. Charlotte trailing. Dinwiddie outside. Shot to end the cold streak. Green finds Dinwiddie. Charlotte again missing. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. DeRozan passes to Mitchell. Here's Stoudemire. With the fadeaway. Tries again. Outside for Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. 9 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ball against Mitchell. There's the triple. Ball no good.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Mitchell. 13 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. Lets it go from the wing. No good on the shot. So the Hornets will take it the other way.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Orlando leading. Jacks up a three. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Ball finds Dinwiddie. And he jams it home with authority.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
Both teams will make substitutions. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Picked by Vucevic. Clarkson passes to Vucevic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And he drops the first.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Boy, guys, you look at the history of the Magic, and there has been episodic success driven by great players. Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, and Dwight Howard. Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Clarkson for 3. Second chance effort. Vucevic's shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Hartenstein. Over to the left wing. 4 on the clock. Dinwiddie outside. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. And the basket is good. And now just a 3-point Orlando lead.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wiggins outside. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Richardson. Outside Giddey. Over to the wing. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the night. It's all tied in Orlando. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
15. The visiting team, 14.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Here's Ball, coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Now here's Mitchell. Clarkson outside. Olynyk with a screen on Richardson. And it's Clarkson missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass the ball. Back to Brown. There's the 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. And now a 5-point Hornet lead.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
And here is Morris. Defended by Brown. Second shot opportunity. Hornets with the rebound. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And the Hornets, another 3. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Orlando calls timeout.
It's t-shirt time. Let's get it, Magic fans.
So both teams changing it up here. Well, we all know how much teams lean on their shooting guards to score the ball consistently. Here's a look at the two guards who have been filling it up this season. Fifth best, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, the absolute best of the best at the shooting guard position. I mean, they can score the ball and flat out dominate defenses.
You know, and that's why it often requires more than one man to defend against any of them. These players draw more double teams than any group in the league, and they still are able to put up points at a devastating rate.
Out to the wing. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Another miss by Orlando.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Ball against DeRozan. The leaner. And no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
And Doris, for the Magic, seems like they are still developing.
Yes, B.A., there's no doubt they're still developing. Lots of youth on this roster. It's an organization that has not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since back in the 09-10 season. So much growth is needed. What you hope is the losing hasn't taken a toll on the culture.
And Orlando has possession. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Morris outside. On the wing, Mitchell fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Ball outside. And it's Charlotte with another.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. DeRozan outside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Well, Grant, you were a 7-time All-Star and the first rookie to lead NBA All-Star fan voting.
You know, B.A., I'm still overwhelmed at that accomplishment. It surprised me. I mean, such a humbling experience. A chance to play alongside guys like Scotty and Shaq and Penny. I mean, it was so special. Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Alec. And the Hornets call time here.
Here we go, fans. It's the one and only 407.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Charlotte. Giddey comes in for Brown.
407. Show me love.
It's Giddey on the wing. Hartenstein a screen. Down low. Picked it out of midair. Giddey against DeRozan. They set the screen. From the high post. Counted from distance. Now just a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Giddey. Deflected. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Here's Ball, and the 17-footer goes down. Ball's got 11 points. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second.
I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo Ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the second youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. The first, LeBron James.
And Ball throws it down.
Yes, sir. LaMelo Ball has handles, folks. He can get where he wants to on the floor. What a move.
The baseline J. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's been so impressive how quickly LaMelo Ball has adapted to NBA play doors.
Well, from the outset, BA, he has looked like he has belonged. This guy distinguished himself amongst his class of rookies. And consider now, it's really about refining point guard skills, continuing to be consistent as a perimeter shooter. Point guard position has a lot of responsibility.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
Guys, when the conversation is about the Charlotte Hornets, obviously there is a figure that looms large, and that's the majority owner, Michael Jordan, the man who has 6 NBA titles, the man who many consider the greatest player to ever play the game.
Clarkson's checked in for Orlando. Richardson's checked in for Charlotte. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Since MJ took over as owner of the Hornets in 2010, he's tried to keep them competitive.
Unlike when MJ was a player in a huge market like Chicago, in a market like Charlotte, it's much smaller. It's a bigger challenge to attract marquee talent. But I would say this, they've got some exciting young talent on their roster. You begin with LaMelo Ball, certainly potential there to build on.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Takes the three. The shot comes out. The Magic go the other way with it. A minute 15 left in the second. DeRozan outside. Six to shoot. Three-pointer. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Giddey. The three is up. He buries it from 3. And the Hornets lead by 11.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Shot to stop the run, and Vucevic lays it up and in.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Ball against Clarkson. Now Ball. 13 points in the game. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Clarkson. The teardrop goes up again. No good at the rim. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for joining us through the first half. There is still some work to do for the Orlando Magic.
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that, though.
Changing things up now, let's take a glance at the upcoming schedule.
Slate absolutely gets your attention. No easy games. This could bring out the best in the team. It's a measuring stick on how far they've come and how far they have left to go. I expect them to come out looking to prove a point.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons, a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And, B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
First free throw is good.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
And so Ball nails both of them. The Magic shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Ball. Green with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. DeRozan against Brown. Pass to Isaac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Orlando. It's a 13-point game. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to DeRozan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, we talk about the offensive prowess of DeMar DeRozan. Clever use of the up fake and gets him to draw the foul. Nicely done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
You know, the determination that DeMar DeRozan plays with, it's sort of this steely, I'm going to get where I want to go, and don't sleep on his athleticism.
He hits the second from the line. The Hornets shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Brown against DeRozan. The jump hook and the play by Brown as he finishes it off for 2. Brown's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Ball against Mitchell. Hauled in by Brown.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass the ball from downtown. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the Magic, DeMar DeRozan. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. But he sinks the second. Charlotte has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Dinwiddie passes to Brown. Isaac against Wiggins. Pass to Brown. Puts it up from 12. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Hits the trifecta. Mitchell's got 12 points.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Here's Green. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Well, to me, the infectiousness with which Draymond Green plays, it impacts everyone around him. I love that.
And the Magic making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. And both free throws good for Green. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. DeRozan outside. To the paint. The steal. To the inside. Isaac. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And the Hornets lead by 19. And for the Magic, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Mitchell finds DeRozan. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know this, Olynyk has a terrific motor. He's always been a high-energy guy who makes things happen.
Brown against DeRozan. Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. He takes it in. That one doesn't drop. And the Hornets going the other way now. Isaac outside. DeRozan against Brown. Green, a screen. Brown can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
DeRozan can't get that one to fall. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Dinwiddie outside. Shots blocked. Pass to Mitchell. From the arc. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 15 points.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Timeout call. The Hornets.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Morris. He's checked in for Orlando. Clarkson comes in for DeRozan. Richardson's checked in for Charlotte. Giddey comes in for Dinwiddie. Outside Giddey. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Giddey's got his second basket of the night.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finish in the painted area. I can do that too. Boy, very hard not to be impressed with the young Australian Josh Giddey. This is a young guard who can do absolutely everything.
Outside Richardson. Offline with a three. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And Doris, the versatility of Giddey is really special.
BA, think about it. He set the record in his rookie season for the youngest player ever to record a triple-double. There's no question this guy is special, and I can't wait to watch his progress.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Olynyk. And the Hornets making a change here as well. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Isaac.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Ball. The three from Mitchell. No good there. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. And here's Richardson. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And he gets it to go.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Wiggins. Guarded by Richardson. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic, a screen on Ball. The offensive rebound. Count it. Vucevic has got 5 points.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Now here's Ball. 20 points for him. Outside for Green. Here's the three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, you have to respect how aggressive Draymond Green is. If he's got the ball in his hands, he's ready to fire.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
There's a minute 12 left in the third. Ball against Mitchell. Out of bounds, it'll be Magic Ball. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. The Hornets in second.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Morris for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Green with the ball. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. The 3 from Ball. Charlotte gets it back. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Clarkson finds Vucevic. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
Mitchell against Ball. Green with a screen on Mitchell. The three from Ball. Drills it from deep. Ball's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Hornets out in front, running away with this one. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Let's hear what Steve Clifford was going over with the team.
Well, we're doing well. Great job. Show your hands. Show your hands. Don't foul.
Steve Clifford there, talking about defensive technique. Doesn't want to give up free points at the charity stripe.
And by focusing in on the smallest thing, his guys know how...
Hey, yo, get on Jordan.
Buckets. Yeah. Hey, keep letting that fly, baby.
Give me a break. Get that. For shot. No baseline. Say reach. Take that one. Easy. Get to him. Richardson. Hey, that's okay.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down. And you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Iguodala, Smith out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Horford with a screen on Hawkins. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Clock at 2. Jones finds Porzingis. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, the reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
Morant scanning the floor. And it's sent back by Horford. Pass to Jones. Here's Black. His last outing, he had 8 points. You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the three. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And, Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
Morant kicks to Hawkins. Here's Cousins, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
One of the more controversial players in the game. What's amazing through all the scrutiny is the consistency of Cousins' production.
And Cousins drops them both. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Count that one.
And folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
Cousins with a screen from Morant. Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Jones has it in the corner. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Smith. Al Horford with the rebound.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Jones, the pass to Black. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Jones. The 3. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Jazz have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And the pass to Hawkins. Morant with the screen on Jones. Hawkins shot good.
And the lid comes off the basket. After 4 straight misses, they finally get one.
Outside, Porzingis. Hit the floater. And the rejection by Cousins. Hawkins passes to Iguodala. For 3, Smith. Rebound, Detroit. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
Cousins, the pass to Iguodala. Pass to Smith. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. The Jazz working the ball around now. Hawkins shot good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. The Pistons, number 1.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Smith against Horford. Dishes it to Jones. Porzingis sets the pick for Jones. Lock at 6. Here's Horford. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Porzingis. And at last, they get one to fall. Porzingis has got 5.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Passes it to Hawkins. Jacks up a 3. And Utah another 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Black. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Here's Hawkins. And the 3 off target. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season. Black the pass to Porzingis. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got a couple of threes now in the first with the Pistons. Jazz trail by 3. Morant kicks to Hawkins. Morant with the screen on Jones. Hawkins trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Porzingis passes to Marion. Here's Black. Here's the floater. They get it back. Jones from outside. No good that time.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pistons leading by 3. Lets it go from 11. Porzingis can't hit.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Hawkins can't get that one to fall.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Jones, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Jones. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And great to see Porzingis share the ball. A great decision from the lobby.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Falls checked in for Cousins. Okongwu comes in for Smith. Kispert's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Vassell in for Hawkins. Morant against Brogdon. And it's Morant missing.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Covered by Vassell. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Now here's Morant. He had 25 points last game. Over Robinson. And it's Morant missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Smitty, you gotta love how the big man Okongwu is developing.
Kevin, especially from a defensive perspective, he defends the rim with confidence. And I also like his shot selection.
And of the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
Pass to Okongwu. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's Vassell, defended by Jones, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Utah. Ball. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah's. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
And Utah making a change here. Caruso's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Drills it from outside. And it's a 10-point Detroit lead.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Vassell. And nothing is falling for him right now. And stolen by Okongwu. To the wing right side. A 3-ball. Kispert with the bucket.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Detroit. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. They've got Horford. Black is out there with Jones. And there's Porzingis.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Offline with his 3. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Jazz. 7-point differential. And there's the pass to Caruso. Pass to Kispert. From past the arc. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Passes it to Black. Now here's Porzingis. Shoots over Caruso. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Hawkins against Jones. Hawkins passes to Cousins. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Black. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Hawkins. And they get it back. Caruso kicks to Cousins. Kispert, the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz again can't hit it.
He was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
Pass to Black. Jones looking for an opening. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now the pass to Hawkins. Lets it go from deep. Hawkins can't get that one to fall.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Porzingis finds Jones. Horford sets a screen for Jones. Back to Porzingis. Over Smith. No good off the back of the rim. Jazz trail by 13. Kispert, the pass to Caruso. There is so much young talent, Steve, in today's NBA. That being said, whose game should an up-and-coming player try to emulate?
For me, Kevin, for the 25 and under crowd, the guys I love, Luka Doncic, unbelievable. Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, and it's a whole slew of others.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Porzingis, 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Sean Marion is checked in for Detroit. Jones comes in for Herbert Jones. The Jazz also changing it up. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Kispert. And it's John Morant in for Alex Caruso. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And the Jazz call time here. A chance to take a look at some numbers for Kristaps Porzingis.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And here's Smith. He is still scoreless so far in this one. The shot by Hawkins, no good. And here are the Pistons. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Black, guarded by Morant. Black kicks to Horford.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
For Detroit, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Vassell, he's checked in for Hawkins. And Al Horford drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Vassell, the pass to Cousins. Good.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Pistons.
Detroit leading by 15. Outside, Horford. He kicks to Jones. Shoots over Cousins. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And he knocks down the first one. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Detroit. Falls checked in for Utah. Okongwu comes in for Smith. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Morant's got the ball here for the Jazz. They trail by 16. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Vassell, the pass to Fall. And that's in. Nice feet on the play.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Jazz. Right now they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
And I think for the Jazz, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
They were in mid-season form right off the bat. And like you said, that focus, it shows how determined this group is to make this a season to remember.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Jones kicks to Robinson. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
So for the Pistons, Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Horford. And Brogdon subbed in for Black. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's got 5. Nowitzki left side. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't go. The Jazz go the other way with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Iguodala against Brogdon. Iguodala kicks to Morant. Vassell with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 on the clock. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Morant. Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
They need this one. Here's Marion. Okongwu grabs the board.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Iguodala, rejected by Nowitzki. They retain possession. Here's Fall. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Fall's got 4 points this quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Marion, right side. Back to Jones. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Marion setting the pick for Brogdon. He feeds it to Marion. Count that one. Marion's got his first basket of the night.
Shows creativity when making plays for his teammates. Brogdon adds a refreshing dynamic to this group.
Vassell, the pass to Fall. To the middle. Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down to 10 in the bucket there from Morant.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now Brogdon. He's got 5. Pass to Nowitzki. Fades. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki.
Substitution on the floor.
Five seconds left here in the second. Here's Kispert. No good on the three. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks. Dwayne, you're ahead. How do you keep this up for the rest of the game?
Well, maintain the disposition. I think we got to have a tough mental disposition against this team because they're going to keep playing. They know how to play the physical game. We did a good job in that half. We've got to maintain that.
Case, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, folks. We're at the half.
He's hitting all the buckets. When you got a guy this hot, just got.
And now we can turn our attention forward. Let's take a look at what lies ahead on the schedule.
The slate absolutely gets your attention.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they funnel people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
So on the floor for Utah, Smith out there with Iguodala. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's John Morant. And it's Hawkins in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The 15-footer, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Porzingis has got the first points of the second half here for the Pistons. Passes to Smith. Here's Morant. Detroit with the rebound. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Right side, Jones. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Showing why he's an elite talent. Porzingis making difficult physical finishes look effortless.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Iguodala dishes to Morant. Hawkins against Jones. From downtown, that one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Hawkins.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Black. High, arcing shot, and yes, it's good. Black's got 10.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Morant passes to Smith. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Porzingis finds Jones. Horford with the screen on Hawkins. Here's Jones. That shot misses. Smith with the defensive effort.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Here's Morant. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Marion dishes to Black. Porzingis at the elbow. Kicks it to Jones. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And Marion gets it to go. Marion's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Utah making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Right around 3 minutes into the 2nd half. Cousins with a screen on Jones. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this 2nd half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Marion kicks to Black. Porzingis at the elbow. He dishes it to Jones. Horford sets a screen for Jones. Over Smith. Again, the miss by Jones.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Inside, here's Hawkins. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hawkins kicks to Caruso. Smith outside. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Utah. Pistons leading by 17. . Marion outside. The pass to Black. Horford against Caruso. A 15-footer. That's good from Horford on the assist by Porzingis. 6 points for Al Horford.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Morant with the screen on Jones. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
So both teams making some changes here. And, of course, free throws always so important. Here are the leaders. 4th, Dirk Nowitzki.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
To halt the run, Vassell, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Jazz trail by 21. Steps back. Now here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here is Brogdon. Nowitzki sets a screen for Brogdon. And it's off from 3-point range. Utah's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. There's a screen. Vassell kicks to Kispert. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
and he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brogdon the pass to Robinson. Utah with the rebound. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Okongwu with it. Pass to Kispert. There's the three. Detroit with the rebound. Nowitzki's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Brogdon. He has 5. Crafty move. It's deflected. Vassell kicks to Caruso. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. Brogdon scanning the floor. Over to the wing. Outside, Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Just his first attempt. That's tipped. Here's Caruso. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Kispert. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To end the cold streak. Got a piece of it. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple.
Right now he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Detroit running away with this one. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
But man, we got to get down and get engaged at the end. Right? Be precise, send the ball to the screen, come across the screen, focus on the defensive end. Let's go.
There you hear Dwayne Casey asking for more precision on offense and more attention to detail on defense.
You don't want none. Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Watch out, shooter.
Oh, and 1.
Let's go.
Good finish, man.
Yep. Close. Get to him.
Win.
Alongside Richard. Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And, of course, Lou Williams. Now the starting group for the visitors. A matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor. They can pass. You can run your offense through. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. Bryant outside. Halliburton, a screen on Bridges. And here's Bryant outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Ellis, defended by Halliburton. Kept alive by Minnesota. Second chance shot. And the bucket is good from Griffin in deep.
Always with good instincts on the glass. Griffin finding a way to impact this game.
Halliburton outside. Bryant outside. From outside the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Bryant's got 9.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Holmgren taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. He's perfect from the line this time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Now here's Halliburton. Bryant against Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Bryant, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Holmgren. No good that time. And Charlotte going the other way now. Pass to Halliburton. Bryant outside. The 3. Drains the triple. Bryant's got 12 points.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Here's Ellis. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
14 feet away. Another shot. It's deflected. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Monte Ellis. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Charlotte. Halliburton outside. Pass to Bryant. Minnesota with a rebound. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
Here's Ellis. He's got 6 to the middle. Here's Griffin. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Here's Charlotte. It's a 3-point game. Bryant against Bridges. Halliburton for 3. Here's Bryant. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Ellis. Bridges, a screen on Halliburton. Back to Bridges. Throws it up high. Stolen by Bryant. Now here's Halliburton. Defense right on it. And a miss there on the triple. Bridges outside. The shot misses. And Charlotte going the other way now. Pass to Jay. The 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bridges with it. Here's Ellis. Griffin, a screen on Bryant. Here's Ellis. They get it back. And Griffin gets it to go.
At this stage in his career, Griffin brings with him a deep arsenal of moves inside.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Hachimura following the score by Minnesota. To the inside, Young, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a midseason lull. What has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Here's Boston. Pass to Williams. To the wing, right side. Now here's Jackson. And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Haywood. He's guarded by Zubats. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Johnson. That one is off. A minute 37 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Young. Shoots over Jackson. Young misses. The Timberwolves trail. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Stolen by Young. Hachimura with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Terry. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Hachimura left side. Pass to Terry. Back to Hachimura. Clock at 6. Down low. Cuts off the pass. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Boston with the bucket.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Pass to Terry. Screen by Young. Here's Hachimura. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Johnson. With 1 on the clock. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
18.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Ivica Zubats. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Jay in at the 3 spot. Here's Ellis. Back to Griffin. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bridges. Here's Ellis. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Now Bryant. Halliburton on the wing. Out left to the wing. Here's Jay on target from range.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And here are the Timberwolves, trailing by 5. Bryant against Bridges. Pass to Ellis from behind the arc. Fires in the triple. He's got 9.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Halliburton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Got a hand on it. Bridges against Halliburton. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Dort outside to the paint. Here's Holmgren. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Halliburton. And no good trying to use the glass. Minnesota with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Bryant. Defended by Griffin. Here's the pick to end the run. Dort grabs the miss. He got a piece of it. Launches it. The shot, no good. Here's Charlotte, trailing by 2. Halliburton outside. Bryant outside for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Ellis, defended by Halliburton. Griffin outside. Bridges outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Bryant outside. There's a screen. The 3 is up. The shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Bridges right side. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ellis, good.
I just love the ball movement.
The visitors with the ball. 4-point game. Halliburton with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Ellis, defended by Halliburton. Ellis, good.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Boston's checked in for the Timberwolves.
All right, then. Let me hear you give it up for your Timberwolves dancer.
Looking to end the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Number 22, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Good on both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Ellis. Let's go with a 3. That shot is off. And Charlotte going the other way now. Here's Terry. And he drives in. Uses the glass on the layup. Here's Ellis. He's got 13. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Monte Ellis. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He's off on the second.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Monday, the Denver Nuggets will come to town. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Chicago Bulls.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
First one falls for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Williams is checked in. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Tipped. Johnson against Hachimura. Pass to Terry. Back to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 16. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Williams. From deep. The shot by Johnson, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
4-3. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Back to Williams. Pass to Boston. Up and in on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Inside from 11 feet away. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Boston. The kick out to Johnson. Takes a 3. Not going to go that time. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Young. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
That is Young, shooting 1.
The Timberwolves trail. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Now Williams. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Williams. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
The offense is firing on all cylinders. They're getting great looks.
Next up, let's see what's going on in the Rookie of the Year race.
Well, I'm not surprised to see Paolo Banchero making this kind of impact. Young fella can do it all.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Holmgren is out there with Blake Griffin. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Lou Dort. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Here's Ellis. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Halliburton outside. And there's the screen. And here's Bryant outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges outside. Pass to Holmgren. Doesn't go that time. Defended by Griffin.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Bryant against Bridges. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Bryant outside. Fires from deep. Rebound Minnesota. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. Over Bryant. Deflected. Here's Jay. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And checking out some numbers for Blake Griffin.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Just 10 games left. Let's see the playoff race in the West. Taking a look at Minnesota, if the playoffs started today, they'd go in as the 7 seed.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. For the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Chet Holmgren. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. It's both from the stripe. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Bryant outside. The three is up. Griffin pulls down the board. Griffin's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
To the paint. Here's Ellis. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Pass to Halliburton. Defended by Griffin. Lets the three fly. Halliburton misses.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Now Bridges. Down low. And Griffin gets it to go. Griffin's got 8 points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. On the wing, Bryant. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. He can't get that one to fall.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Ellis. 3-pointer off the mark.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Pass to Halliburton. Dort defending. On the wing, Bryant tries to snap the cold streak. Hits a 3-pointer. Bryant's got 20 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Griffin outside. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Halliburton. To the inside, Bryant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bryant's got 5 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte. They set the pick. Here's Ellis. Another miss by Minnesota.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Halliburton against Dort to the middle. And here's Bryant outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Ellis. Bridges, a screen on Bryant. Out to Bridges. Dort outside. Here's Ellis from deep 3-point range. Here's Holmgren. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Holmgren's got 10 points in the game. Defended by Griffin. Minnesota with a rebound.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Griffin, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Ellis.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
Ellis, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Terry. Inside. There's the steal. puts one up from 19. Williams' shot is good.
This is why Williams is out here. He's a shooter, and he's got a nice stroke from there.
Here's Terry.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Out to Hachimura. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Boston's checked in. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Halliburton finds Bryant. 5 on the clock. They set a pick. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Bryant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Williams misses. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. Bryant, the pass to Halliburton. Bryant, a screen on Williams. Halliburton, left side. Here's Bryant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the away team, Kobe Bryant. At the line for 2.
Throw good, Bryant. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And so he hits both. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Griffin outside. To the paint. Here's Ellis. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Griffin wants to involve his teammates as much as he can.
Bridges against Bryant. Pass to Zubac. And that one's good. Jay, 5 points in the game.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Ellis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Monte Ellis. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, B.A.
Pass to Jay. 26 seconds left to play in the third. And there's a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Left block shot on the way. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Griffin. Bridges has got 5 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Now here's Halliburton on the floor for Charlotte. Defended by Griffin.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team. Dan, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Ellis. Here he goes. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Pass to Halliburton. Down low. Five to shoot. They set the pick. And here's Bryant outside. The shot off that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Here's Ellis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 25.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Jay. To the right side. Defended by Griffin. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Here's Holmgren. Here's Ellis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead. Bryant against Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Blake Griffin picks one up.
At the line for the away team, Dan taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And he makes both free throws. Here's Ellis. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Halliburton with the ball. Bryant against Bridges. Halliburton right side. Pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 3. The three-pointer off the mark.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Now Bridges, covered by Bryant. It's stolen by Halliburton. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That's on Mikal Bridges.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Minnesota calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
It's your Minnesota Timberwolves Sixers.
Let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And there's the lob. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Halliburton outside. Bryant against Dort. Just 5 on the clock. To tie it up.
A win team foul. Fourth personal foul.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 3-point lead. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Fifth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Monte Ellis. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Jay. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Shooting for the away team, Marcin Gortat. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Ellis, defended by Halliburton. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Bryant outside. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Jay. Just 5 to shoot. Fade away. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And here's Minnesota now. It's a 5-point game. Griffin outside. Pass to Ellis. And he lobs it up. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob. Griffin's gone 6 of 7, making it look easy here. Shoots. Bryant with the bucket. Bryant's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Pass to Ellis. Bridges, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Holmgren. The 3. Here's Griffin. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Remember, they had 0 turnovers at the half. It's been a very different story so far since the break.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Ellis. He's off on the layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Bryant. Bridges on the double. Here's Halliburton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for the away team, Tyrese Halliburton. At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Halliburton. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
There's a screen. Here's Ellis. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And here's Bryant. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Griffin pulls down the board. Pass to Ellis. Griffin against Halliburton. Now here's Griffin, guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Halliburton comes to help. Here's Ellis. They get it again. Here's Griffin. And a missed layup. It's starting to feel like desperation time.
Desperation indeed. They're playing against the clock.
And here's Bryant outside. Nails it from 3. Bryant's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Dort. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Pulls it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bryant with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Inside. To the inside. Ellis uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Thompson. Chris Bosh is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Noah. And it's Anthony in at the 2 spot. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Williamson kicks to Porter. Back to Williamson. To the inside. It's rebounded by Bosh. On offense, here are the Pacers. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season. Thompson against Jackson. Left side, Bosh. And there it is for him. Bosh has got his team on the board to start the game for the Pacers.
Nice find that time from Carmelo. We know he's a scorer, but that time did a good job finding the open teammate.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Turner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Joakim Noah.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Turner. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Now, here's Porter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Miller, no luck. Now the Pacers with it. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He pointed to rebounding as being crucial tonight. He said we need to bang with them, get our position, and you know what else? We have to enjoy ourselves. Sounds like he wants happy warriors in the locker room, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And that speaks close to your heart, doesn't it? No one near Turner as he lets it go. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Now here's Jackson. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And Thompson kicks to Anthony. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kemba Walker.
Yeah, and looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And finished off by Porter.
Beautiful catch and flush right there by Porter Jr. gliding into that alley-oop.
Bosch, that's the pick for Thompson. Over Miller. Second chance shot, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Indiana shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
And he can't hit the second. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Indiana leading outside Anthony. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The pass to Bosch. Noah with a screen on Miller. Bosch, that's for two. It's rebounded by Dallas. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Thompson passes to Anthony. Latre. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Anthony's got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Miller. He feeds it to Turner. Back to Miller. Williamson outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
And he makes the first.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And both free throws good for Williamson. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Boy, the competitive spirit and the assertiveness of Walker has never been lacking. He's got a lot of confidence in shooting the ball, even from way downtown.
Now here's Williamson. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Feeds it to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Here's Caldwell Pope, a three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Paul. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Green with the rebound. Indiana leading by 3 and taken away by Paul. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And he banks in the layup.
And even though he's a little older, Paul still possesses great speed. Excellent at using that speed in transition.
Now here's Walker. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Sohan. Defended by Bagley. Bertle's shot is off. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Now, here's Walker. Back to Caldwell Pope. Oh, good with the triple.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's tipped. Outside, Bagley. Turner finds Paul. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Now, Walker isn't afraid of getting into the paint and going for it. I mean, he's fairly clever for a little guy down there.
Lets it fly. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside, Walker for the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Mavericks trail. Pass to Paul. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Dallas moving the ball around. Bagley with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Bagley's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, the rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks ahead, up 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
The Mavericks leading. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Noah. Anthony out there with Thompson. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Lewis against Thompson. Middleton for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Porter looking it over. Outside Jackson. Over Noah. Jackson finds Noel. Miller with the ball. He's covered by Bosh. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Doesn't go for him. Bosh with some nice D. Here's Indiana. Trailing by 2. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Count that bucket. He's got 8.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot,
and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Outside Jackson. Passes it to Noel. Back to Jackson. From deep. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got the lead up to 3 now for Dallas.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. And I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Jackson passes to Porter. Back to Jackson. Down low. And there's Porter on the assist by Jackson. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Bosch.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
There's the pass to Jackson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. There's the lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Jackson dishes to Noel. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Joakim Noah.
You know, one of the things I really enjoy is watching guys work on their game, and Noel has done that. Not only in becoming a lockdown post defender, but a dependable scorer, too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
Miller sets a screen for Jackson. Over Bosch, and it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for Dallas. Miller outside. Nine feet out. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Anthony.
Second team foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
first one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Bagley, he's checked in for Dallas. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pacers trail by 3. Noah the screen. Wash inside. He's covered by Noel. Yes, that goes in.
Look, when you're defending Bosh, I think you got to get your body into him and on him. Box him out on the misses or he'll do what he just did there.
Pass to Bagley. It's rebounded by Noah.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Anthony in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Reeves. Paul's shot is off. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
Paul kicks to Bagley. Inside, they need this, and Williamson throws it down.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Kept alive by Indiana. Hurdle finds Green. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. A moment now to check out some numbers for him. Hurdle, the pass to Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. And here's Walker. Here's Sohan.
Able to guard multiple positions. Bagley's athleticism and speed helps a ton on this end.
And Turner throws it down.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Hurdle with a screen on Paul. There's Walker with the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Walker's got 8 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Paul can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Walker in the corner. Hurdle trying to get open. Shot's good by Walker. Now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Williamson outside. And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Free throw, no good for Williamson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
A shot by Paul, no good.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Pirtle. Outside, Walker for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Bagley from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Walker. Screen by Pirtle. And it's Kemba Walker with the 3. Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Williamson left side, over Green, and it's Williamson missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for Indiana. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Indiana Pacers.
You know what? I always talk about closing out possessions, and they've done a great job on the boards. It's really helped control the flow of this game, Ernie.
Refreshing to watch a team commit to crashing the glass. And now, let's take a glance ahead at the games on the docket. Here's the upcoming schedule.
They haven't played well on the road, and they're going to be on the road for a while. This is a huge test for their mentals. Do they rise to the challenge, or do they wilt under the pressure of these hostile environments?
And that about wraps it up. And as the 3rd quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So with Paul on the bench, here's a 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Miller. Jackson is out there with Porter. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Dallas, Jackson, shooting 1.
Pacers leading by 3. Here's Thompson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Middleton can't get it to go. Fans are really excited to see Michael Porter Jr. finally get back to his previous form, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, that 2021 season, he exploded, simply blew up. Averaged 19 points a game that season and made 44% of his threes. He's got the potential to be a real force going forward.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Outside Anthony. Fires for 3. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Anthony. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Right side Turner. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so here is Dallas. 4-point game. Over in the corner, Williamson. Turner with a screen for Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Turner no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Middleton kicks to Thompson. And there's the pass to Noah. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Bosch trying to free himself up. A 3-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 4. Here's Miller. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Thompson. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks it to Noah. Pass to Carmelo. Off target from outside.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Williamson outside. Jackson has the open look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Indiana Pacers. The lead is 2. Thompson in the corner. He kicks it to Bosch. Noah trying to get open. Outside Anthony. Launches it. A new 14 for Indiana. Thompson dishes to Noah. Indiana moving it around. Bosch in the post. He's against Miller. Bosch can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the dunk by Jackson.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Nerlens Noel checks in for the Mavericks. Lewis comes in for Williamson. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Indiana. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Thompson against Jackson. Noah, the pass to Bosch. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Anthony for 3. Kept alive. Noah. Outside Anthony. Takes a 3. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Boy, I tell you, for a big guy, the passing skills of Noah, impressive, awesome at getting the ball over to the open man.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Jackson. Noel, a screen on Thompson. To the inside, stolen by Bosch. Here's Middleton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
And, you know, Middleton is a man of many talents. When you least expect it, he hits you with a ridiculous floater.
Porter kicks to Jackson. Oh, Porter in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Knocks it loose. Noel sets a screen for Jackson. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 16 points.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
Lewis a screen on Thompson. Lewis on the wing. 3-pointer. The Pacers pull it in. Bosch has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Tries it from 9. The Mavericks pull it in. Porter with it. He has 6. Miller outside. Floats one, and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony. He's been more than solid over the last month. First in free throw percentage and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Pacers leading by 5. 1:37 left to play in the third. Here's Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Carmelo Anthony's skills right on display there. Taking that shot right into the defense and knocking it down in spite of contact.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Baseline try. Thompson with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Lets it go with a 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Jackson. It's Miller on the wing. Over Bosch. Williamson trying to free himself up. Miller, no luck. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Jackson with it. Picked up by Thompson. Jackson kicks to Williamson. Back to Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pacers leading by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Thompson against Jackson. Passes to Noah. The pass to Carmelo. And the 3 ball is good. Anthony's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
You can see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Thompson is out there with Anthony. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Noah. And it's Bosch in at the 4. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Jackson passes to Williamson. Back to Jackson. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Thompson dishes to Carmelo. Off target with his three.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Shot's good by Turner.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And the Pacers call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade and replenish your energy for the late game push. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
Thompson against Jackson. Pass to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Turner with a screen on Middleton. It's rebounded by Indiana. Noah's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Williamson against Middleton. Jackson looking it over. Outside Porter. Here's the 3. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Thompson against Jackson. Now Thompson. Anthony finds Bosch. Back to Anthony. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. And now it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Dallas calls timeout.
Good timeout call right there. Looked like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.
Here's Jackson. Outside Turner. Back to Jackson.
First team foul.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Over in the corner, Williamson. Turner with a screen for Williamson. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Shots good by Anthony.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Jackson kicks to Porter. Thompson against Jackson. Back to Porter. Stolen by Middleton. Thompson in the post. Guarded by Jackson. Out to Anthony. Middleton for three. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Porter inside. Anthony on him. Here's Miller. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Pacers.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Porter against Anthony. Porter kicks to Jackson. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Anthony.
At the line for Dallas, Jackson taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Jackson. Here's Thompson. Outside Anthony. Middleton outside. There's the triple. The kick out to Bosch. This one for 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
And it's Williamson missing. Pacers leading by 14. Anthony finds Thompson. Back to Anthony. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Noah. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, it's hard to replace enthusiasm. It can take you so far in the passion that Noah plays with. Hustling on the offensive glass, scrappy on the defensive end as well. It's fun to watch.
Jackson against Thompson. Jackson passes to Miller. Over Bosch. Dallas again missing. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Shooting for Indiana, Thompson. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson. Loads it up for Williamson. Thompson with it. Now defended by Williamson. Williamson against Thompson. Middleton on the wing. Fires from deep. Noah. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. And the Pacers lead by 21.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Jackson passes to Miller. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Pacers leading by 21.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for Indiana.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Carmelo Anthony.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Pass to Middleton. Outside Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Porter. Anthony's shot is off. Now here's Jackson. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David.